Okay, so today we're going to start the discussion on the protein synthesis. Question number 6. Okay, so read the question carefully. Question 6 mentioned that figure 3 is showing the protein synthesis found in eukaryotic cell. Okay, bear in mind the question have stated very clear it is happened in the eukaryotic cell. So if you look at the figure 3 itself, you're going to notice that there is actually the indicator of A and B is present. So if you look at here, A basically will be the mRNA, whilst B is actually the sequence of amino acid, which is the polypeptide change. Okay, so since the question is asking you to name the stage 1 and stage 2 for the question A1, so this is a very obvious answer. Stage 1, the producing of mRNA involves transcription, and then the stage 2, producing of the polypeptide chain, which is translation. So very direct answers. If a question asking you further mention that what is the reason to support your answer, then you can actually mention for transcription what is the reason that support that is a transcription. So there's two reasons. One, it is happen inside the nucleus. It is a process, protein synthesis, that happen inside the nucleus. And second is they involve the formation of strand A, which is the mRNA. Okay, whereas for stage 2, the reason is support by 2 points as well. One is it take place at the cytoplasm, and they involve the formation of the strand B, which is the sequence of amino acid found in the polypeptide change. Okay, so next we go to the question number 2. Identify the locations for the stage 1 and 2 for the eukaryotic cell. Okay, so this question, even though it's stating that they are present in eukaryotic cell, stage 1 is happen in nucleus, stage 2 is happen in cytoplasm. But when they come to prokaryotic cell do not have nucleus. So stage 1 and stage 2 both will present in the cytoplasm. So the answer is supposed to be cytoplasm lah. And some of the student, we noticed that some of the student give us an optional answer like this for the stage 2. Okay, it is actually wrong for ribosome because question want you the specific location. So it has to be any location at the cytoplasm. Ribosome is attached to the mRNA, so they are not a location. It is actually some movable component. So when you give us the optional answer, examiner normally will consider one correct, one wrong. So this is a wrong answer. Never give optional answer. When you want to answer, you better provide just single answer because the question have asked you to give a very specific one answer for each one of the stage. Okay, so come from the question number 3. Before we go into question number 3, they want you to name the enzyme. This question I also noticed a lot of you is getting it wrong when they come to the name of enzyme. Okay, you read the question carefully just now. We have mentioned this is happened in eukaryotic cell. And they want the enzyme which involved in the formation of A. A is what? A is mRNA. So A is mRNA. So the enzyme involved is RNA polymerase 2. You must have the word polymerase 2 to actually get this mark. And because the question want you to give the name, then state the function, meaning that this is actually a dependent answer. A dependent answer. If you get the name of enzyme wrong, especially for those who write down DNA polymerase only, then even though your function is correct, you still actually didn't get the marks because this two is a dependent relationship. This mark is according to the correct name of the enzyme. So if you give the name of enzyme RNA polymerase only, which is actually a wrong answer, then even though you give every single keyword in the function of RNA polymerase is still considered wrong. Okay, so what is the keyword for RNA polymerase 2 function? Catalyze. Yeah, that is the first keyword. Catalyze the synthesis of mRNA by adding the free RNA nucleotide. You must have the word free RNA nucleotide and complementary to DNA template strand. So this is all the keyword that you must write when they come for the functions. Okay, so that's it for the question 6A1, 6A2, and also the 6A3 that discuss about the general introduction to the protein synthesis.